So what exactly is a healthy, balanced diet for teenagers? I'm off to meet Lucy Jones, a dietitian from the British Dietetic Association, who knows a lot about nutrition, health and the teenage body. Hi Lucy, I hear that you help lots of teenagers with weight issues. Could you just tell me why diets just don't seem to work?
The trouble with diets is they tend to be short-term. We either restrict certain food groups or our overall calorie intake to quite a low level. This can not only affect your ability to fight off infections, but can give you bad skin and also nutritional deficiencies. The biggest problem with diets is they're just not maintainable long term. They also lower our metabolic rate. That's the rate at which you burn energy. Therefore, when we stop on the diet and return to our normal eating habits, we tend to regain the weight quite quickly. Long term, we also can't then maintain a healthy weight.
Oh, so that's what they mean by a yo-yo diet?
Exactly.
Okay, so obviously some people will have proper weight issues. What would you say to someone who does need to lose weight or wants to maintain a healthy body?
The trick to keeping yourself healthy and maintaining a stable weight later on in life is to make your current diet and lifestyle maintainable. If changes need to happen, these need to be small and consistent. We need to make sure that we're eating all 5 food groups in the right proportions. The first food group is our carbohydrates. These are best if they're whole grain. These include breads, cereals, potatoes, rice and pasta. We need to make these make up 45 to 60% of our diet. The next food group is our protein foods. These are really important for teenagers because they help to support growth and repair. The foods that make up your protein include meat, fish, eggs, pulses and beans. Dairy products include milk, yogurts and cheese. The next food group is our fruits and vegetables. We all know we're supposed to eat 5 a day. The reasons for this is they include all our vitamins and minerals and also fibre. They prevent cancer and also a lot of the chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease and diabetes. The last food group are those foods that contain fat and sugar, typically like crisps, chocolates and sweets. Although we need to limit these in our diet, as long as they're taken in the right proportions, these can be still enjoyed as part of a healthy overall diet.
It's great to know I can still have chocolate. Is there anything about the teenage body that actually makes all this important?
Well, the teenage body is going through a time of rapid growth. This means you have huge energy requirements. You also need lots of nutrients, and if you don't get them, you are at risk of nutritional deficiencies. Your body's going through a lot of hormonal changes to help you mature sexually. This also requires a lot of energy. You also need all that brain power to help you get through your exams and your social life. On top of all of this, now is the time to develop healthy eating habits for the rest of your life.
So what exactly would be the habits that you would recommend to a teenager?
Overall, it's important to include all of the 5 food groups in nice regular meals, to take regular exercise, drink lots of water and start the day off as you mean to go on with a healthy, balanced breakfast.
Well, if I'm going to commit to any resolution this year, perhaps it should be to follow Lucy's advice. Rather than attempting another so-called diet, it sounds like it would be a good idea for me to learn exactly how to start the day well, because that should improve my chances of maintaining a healthy size and shape. I've heard about an event called Farmhouse Breakfast Week that takes place every January, so I'm going to meet one of the organisers to learn more about healthy breakfasts. So Jane, you're a nutritionist working for the Homegrown Cereals Authority and you're very involved in Farmhouse Breakfast Week. Why are you so keen to promote the importance of breakfast, particularly to teenagers like me?
I think breakfast is probably one of the most important meals of the day. Through the night when you're asleep, your body basically becomes in almost like starvation mode. By the time it's morning, you've used up all your reserves, and it's hugely important therefore to have some breakfast because it pushes up your blood glucose level, your brain starts to work more efficiently, and of course once you get to school and college, you'll be able to concentrate, you're more alert, your memory will be better, and you just get so much more out of the morning.
So what would you say to someone who is skipping breakfast in aid to lose weight?
And there's very good evidence to show that people who do that come mid-morning are so hungry that they will just reach for whatever is available to eat, and it's usually something very inappropriate, high-fat donuts and all those sorts of things. And it's totally counterproductive, and if they did eat their breakfast, actually it would get them through the day, up to lunchtime, maybe having a snack on a piece of fruit mid-morning, but, a much, much healthier eating pattern, and they'd feel the better for it.
And what about whole grain foods? What sort of benefits do they have?
Whole grains have huge benefit, particularly having them at breakfast time, because they give you a nice slow release of energy which will help you get through the morning at school, college or whatever, and obviously help you in terms of concentration. But not only that, the whole grains, because they are the whole grain, and that was what the cereal was going to grow out of, they're going to contain all the vitamins and minerals and all the essential nutrients that we need. So, to me, breakfast is a meal that should always be eaten every single day, and is very easy to eat.
So your advice to someone who was concerned about how they look would be to eat a healthy breakfast?
I would always tell everybody that they should have a healthy breakfast, and that will help in terms of how they look, their weight, because starting the day with breakfast gives you the energy and gives you all those essential nutrients that you need for a good, healthy, fit body.
So now I've met a few experts and asked all my questions, I feel much better informed. I know that if I crash diet, I'm only going to put more weight back on, and I might do my body more harm than good. If I really do want to look and feel my best, I should try to make a few easy but safe changes to my diet to make it more balanced. And rather than going to school hungry, I should enjoy a nice, healthy breakfast each morning.